Welcome to the next chapter of the 9 Trials. In our last episode, Kirsch learned how to use a pet door. We met the rock-throwing juvenile delinquents. We learned the ivy is infested with fleas and ticks. We met Dirt Cat. What's his deal anyway? We were given our first trial by Lord Sassafras and earned our first tuna, and Princess Snowball narrowly escaped being catnapped.
Phew.
We found a warm, if not for some uncomfortable place to sleep the night, and Kirsch learned that being an indoor-outdoor cat has its perks and its price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Anne, and I will be your storyteller for this evening.
I'm Dustin, and I'm going to be playing Jitters.
I'm Frances, and I'm playing Princess Snowball.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I'm going to be playing Kirsch.
Welcome, cats. So some of us did find a warm place to sleep last night. Some of us found a warm place to sleep last night.
Oh my goodness, my neck! Ah, my neck! Very cramped down here.
It's very cramped down there, that's true. As the sun rises, noises start coming from the kitchen of the bakery. Lord Sassafras, no, I'm lying to you. Jitters and Snuffles. Lord Sassafras is not magically there. Jitters and Snuffles slept in sort of the mudroom area downstairs in the back of the bakery, and Snowball and Kirsch slept in the front. Princess Snowball and Kirsch slept in the front part of the bakery. You hear the banging of pots and pans, and Snuffles wakes up. And Jitters, what are you doing?
Well, thanks for taking the comfy spot, pal.
Hey, I got here first, man.
Whatever. Hey, do you smell that? I think there might be. I wonder if they're cooking down there.
Smells like bacon.
Ooh.
Not like bacon. Baking.
I like bacon. Make it bacon. All right.
No, man,
Let's
that's
go.
not meat, man. Like bread, man.
Huh?
Baking. Bacon?
Oh, well, I hope they have bacon. All right, well, whatever. I'm sure it smells absolutely delicious. Let's see if we can go grab some.
All right, and as Kirsch and Princess Snowball wake up, what are you guys doing?
I'm doing my usual morning stretches.
What do the stretches
Princess
look
Snowball?
like? Oh, I'm sorry. I was invested in
a
the
lot
stretches.
of noodling. Turning into a limp noodle, you know.
So I slept on a cushion. It was lovely. It was probably the best I've slept in a few weeks. But definitely not the best I've slept ever. I've had much finer, don't be fooled. But I'm going to, when I smell the bread, I'm going to go to the kitchen.
So as you walk up to the kitchen door, you realize that they locked it last night, so you guys couldn't get in there.
Wow, they're really mad.
I want to like loudly purr and kind of scratch at it.
Sure, roll your purr.
All right. So my purr is 70, and I rolled a 78.
Ooh.
They hear you, but they realize that it's not Kirsch. It's the sound of a strange cat. They don't open the door.
But it's a pretty strange cat.
Yeah, it's just pretty strange, all right.
Okay.
Kirsch, you want to give it a try?
Remind me, so Kirsch ended up falling asleep also downstairs on a different cushion, correct?
Correct.
I think. Okay.
They kicked you out of the upstairs apartment and you had to sleep in the restaurant part of the bakery.
Right.
That's rough.
Yeah, that is tough. Okay, so I do a couple more little like leg stretches, reaching my claws out, And then I go up to the door and I try meowing pretty loudly like I usually do in the morning.
Are you trying to charm them?
I suppose so, yeah.
Roll your purr.
Okey-dokey. So my purr is a 40%, and I got a 53, so that's not working.
So they're very, very busy baking in the back, getting ready for what's going to be a very busy day at the bakery. They don't seem to hear you. Jitters, what are you doing?
But I'm so hungry.
Seeing how they did not know of our presence, this door to the bakery may still be unlocked. All right, Snuffles, you ready to do this?
Man, I'll follow your lead.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna see if we can sneak in, get some grub, and then sneak out. All right. So I'm going to very slinkily go into like the corner between like the stairs and the wall and try to sneak down the steps to the bakery.
So you're already downstairs. You're at the little mudroom that leads from
Mm-hmm.
the door to the back alley. So you're on the same floor as the bakery.
Oh, so I have to first go up the stairs and then down the stairs to the bakery? Because I thought the mudroom was separate from the bakery.
It is. So if you enter the back alley from into the bakery, and then you're in
Mm-hmm.
sort of the mudroom area, there's a little door that goes into the back kitchen, and then there's a staircase that goes up to the apartment.
Oh, okay. So then I'll start very slinkily making my way to the bakery door.
Okay, so you make it to the bakery door. There
And
it is.
I give it like just a little bit of a tap to make sure that the door's actually like that the door opens.
Roll your instinct.
Instinct. Okay, my instinct is a 70 and I rolled a 45.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They did not know you guys were down there, so they didn't lock the back door to the bakery. It opens just a touch.
I want to see if I can smell some food out where there might be some good grub.
Roll senses.
Okie dokie. I have a 60. Oh, I got a 59.
So you don't know what Snuffles was talking about. You don't smell bacon at all. You just smell baking.
Ah, I get it. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to start moving my way to where there might be like some scraps or where they might have made like when they're baking, they make in bulk, I'm assuming. So there might be something still left there, not quite being attended to. And I'm going to see if I can go yoink.
Okay. So you're looking for food. So I'm going to say, are you trying to sniff it out, or are you trying to make an educated guess?
Um, I'll be using my senses, but I'll be noticing like where the humans are and be like, okay, I don't want to go towards the smells that are that way. I'll go towards the smells that are further away.
Okay. So Snuffles says, "Man, I got your back," and go ahead and roll senses.
Okie dokie. Senses. Ooh. Okay, now. Oh, wait a second. No, it's a double zero. Okay, so that means I rolled a 6.
Oh, you can tell exactly where there's a bowl of fresh cream sitting out on the counter.
Cream. Well, maybe. Hey, Snuffles.
Yeah,
Do you want
man?
some cream? They left some up over there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait, when you go up there, see if you can see anything else. See if you can find like maybe some bread or some frosting or something delicious.
All right, he's going to try and jump up onto the counter. Yeah, he goes to jump up on the counter, misses, and knocks the bowl of cream onto the floor, and the bowl goes clink, 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 clink.
Ah,
He
I hide.
dashes underneath the counter. Do you dash?
I dash.
And the two bakers come running to where the sound was, and Snowball and Kirsch
Who?
hear that clink, clink, clink. Princess Snowball and Kirsch hear that sound, the bowl hitting the floor in the front of the bakery.
I start
Ooh.
crying. Oh, that's breakfast.
Do you
Let
have it
me
loud
in.
mewing crying?
I'm that meme. Let me in.
One more time, both of you roll perm. We'll see if we can get them to open the door. I'm assuming you're mewing loud enough for them to hear you.
46.
And Kirsch?
I got a 6.
So they hear the bowl clink, 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 clink. They run over to look at the bowl and then hear you guys in the front of the bakery. The tall one leaves the mess and comes and opens the door.
I give them like the biggest eyes. And I like kind of rub up against their ankle to show
Hey,
them.
that's my spot.
They have
Both of
another
you?
ankle.
That's true.
I
And there
take
are
the
two
other
bakers.
ankle. I take
Both of
the
you
other
can
baker.
smell. Both of you can smell the fresh cream.
I go and look it up off the floor where it spilled.
So the two bakers start to have a conversation. So they figure, might as well go ahead and let the cats clean that up for them. And they go back to what they were doing. So Snuffles is underneath the counter. Jitters, are you with him under the counter?
Yes, I would have hidden with him.
So you guys are peeking out from underneath and you can see the feet of the two bakers walking around. And then you see your two friends, Kirsch and Princess Snowball, come up and start licking the cream off the floor.
Ah, our plan worked. Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, was this your idea?
Yeah, you see, it was all strategically planned, and we knew that it would be able that you guys could come on in here and get the cream.
Tastes like dirt. Your plan worked
Well,
brilliantly.
I mean, it is floor cream and not bowl cream.
It could be bowl cream. Bowl cream is better.
well, I guess if you didn't want the cream at all, you never had to do it, lick it up. So, well, I was just seeing if you guys wanted to get ready for our busy day for our second trial.
Of course.
Off in the
I mean,
distance, Kirsch and, well, Kirsch specifically, because she knows the sound, but you guys hear,
I start leaping towards my people and trying to get out wherever my food bowl is.
so you get over to where your food bowl is, and it's by the door that leads out to the mudroom. The short baker realizes that the door is open, but she doesn't really think much of it. And she kind of pushes it open a little bit further, and you find a little bit of dry food in your bowl.
I'm on it. I want to be the first one at it. It's fine.
The short baker takes the cream bowl, and you hear, and the cream bowl goes down onto the ground next to Kirsch's food bowl with a little bit more food in it.
I bolt towards it because I also recognize that sound. Although, let's be clear, I am normally fed fresh, wet food, but I am familiar with this concept.
I will kind of saunter over there as well and be like, hey, what you guys got there?
Food. And then I start into it.
And then I go over and I start going like, oh, excellent, cool, I'll take some. And then I go and start trying to get some food.
Snuffles will follow you cautiously, but he's got one eye on the two bakers just in case they notice that there are now 4 cats in their kitchen. And he's going to roll for that.
You got to quickly get some before they notice us.
Ooh, he rolled really well. Man, I got your back. Just save a couple pieces for me, and we'll switch in a minute, yeah?
Okay, I'll try to stealthily, like, how cats can kind of like, they take their front paw and like scoop some out of the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And try to get it to like on the ground. So if he wants to like try to grab some, he can.
So he reaches back without looking with his back foot and kind of pushes it towards himself. His eyes are drilled into the two bakers. He pushes it towards himself, grabs it with his front paw, and is eating as he's watching the two bakers, not taking his eyes off him for a second.
Okay, I take a couple more big bites, and I'm like, okay, dude, switch. I'll watch them.
And he
Go get
runs
some.
over and switches with you. Roll your instinct because you're watching the two humans.
Okay. Instinct. My instinct is 70, and I rolled a 48.
So you're repeating the same process that Snuffles just did. Snuffles pushes some food towards you. You kind of scoop it up with your back foot and pull it over to your face and pick it up with your front paw and eat it. And again, your eyes are fixed on those two bakers. They're not making a move without you noticing.
Ah, yes,
Pretty
we have
soon,
this down
though,
pat.
this is a routine you guys have done before. You guys are outdoor cat experts. For you guys eat for a little bit. There's not a ton of food. There was food out for two cats, but you guys did manage to fill your bellies a little bit. The rest of the day is yours before sundown. What would you like to do?
All right. As I'm like licking my chops and like, all right, let's head on out. And I'm gonna go head on over to the cat door.
I
Snuffles
follow.
follows.
I go up to it. I like pat the cat door to make sure it's unlocked.
Yeah, it's just a flap, so it flip, 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 flip.
Excellent. All right, let's go. And I hop through.
I'd love
Snuffles
to visit
follows you.
that luxurious litter box again.
Ah, I think that's an excellent idea. A little pit stop before we head on out for the day.
Let's do it.
Let's head
I
on
look-
over there.
I look back towards my people. I'm guessing they're busy, so they haven't noticed. But I just kind of take a glance back, and then I follow the rest of the cats out the door.
Awesome. And you guys are going to head towards the playground, the other end of the neighborhood?
Yes, the amazing litter box.
The amazing litter box. So you guys know, because you encountered them yesterday, although it is the shortest distance between 2 points, you know that you'll have to pass the house with the kids, with the rocks, and the two annoying dogs. Or you could go around the other side and try and go along the freeway in the river.
I think that's probably the best bet. You know, no kids, no rocks, no
Along the
dogs.
freeway and the river? That's where the fast cars go.
Oh, don't worry. I know a way to get not even close to the fast cars. There's like a huge wall between us and the fast cars.
That sounds nice. We don't have anything to do until sundown anyway.
Excellent.
Okay. But if I get squished by a fast car, I will be
I will
very
feel
upset.
very, very sorry.
Mm.
And I'll be like, there lies Princess Snowball, the most beautiful fluffy cat I have ever met in my entire life. And
There she lies
every time
flat.
yeah, now she's really flat. So, but I will, don't worry, we will mourn your passing. Let's go.
I should hope so.
I mean, we'll have parades. I mean, it'll be a yearly festival. I got to tell you. I mean, someone passing like you, it'd be like a really big deal in this little town.
Mm. I should say
Princess
so.
Snowball, that it just inflates your ego. You're like, yes, he's finally got it.
It's finally all making sense. My plan is coming together, and I'm ready to be crowned local royalty, as it should be. Let's
As
go.
it should be. So
Lord
what order?
Sassafras, I'm coming for your crown, baby.
Oh, do you say that out loud?
They're watching.
I say it, but like jokingly. Like I hope it's clear that it's joking, but it's kind of not joking. But you know, it is what it is.
Making a note. I'm coming for your crowd.
You never know who's watching.
I wouldn't say that too jokingly. He kind of has ears everywhere.
Oh, he has
And I just keep on walking.
Spies. Hello, are you watching?
No. More like friends. So, just it's weird what gets back to him,
Okay, well,
you
I was
know?
kidding. I don't want his stupid crown anyway. Not like it's worth anything.
Oh, no, 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 no. I know exactly what you meant, so don't worry about me. And I keep walking.
Do you think crowns taste good?
I
Mm.
don't know. I've never tried one before.
No, they
You
make
should
you
try
look
it.
pretty, sweetie.
But that doesn't mean it
Oh.
doesn't. It can't taste good.
No.
I see exactly what motivates Kirsch. It's amazing.
The simple things.
So I'm going to say that Jitters, it sounds like you're leading the way because you know where to
Yes.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Snuffles has taken this road with you many times before, so he's going to trot alongside you. And Princess Snowball and Kirsch?
I'm following, but at a bit of a distance. Like,
I'm
not
behind
directly
Princess
behind
Snowball.
them.
I'm also just kind of taking things in. This is all new to me, and this is the scenic route, so
True. I don't know if you've been on this street yet before.
I don't think so.
All I know is if I stay a few paces behind and a fast car comes, they'll be the ones that are flat, not me.
Well, there is a sidewalk, so you guys can stay on the sidewalk if you like.
I don't know. Sometimes the fast cars do weird things.
That's true. That is true. Actually, roll.
Oh
Let me
dear.
see how much you know. Roll your instinct.
Oh, 28. My instinct is 60.
Perfect. So you know from being on the streets for a little bit, not that you've been on the streets, whatever, it's just a vacation for you, that this part of the road where the humans walk, where those Zoom Zoom cars aren't, that sometimes there's a dip in the sidewalk and sometimes the cars come up the dip up to the houses. So you do know that that happens sometimes and humans aren't always looking. So you're aware of that.
Oh.
Too many flat cats. It's a shame.
Very true. But of course,
Yes.
they're not as nimble as we are. We're in the 9 trials. We are victorious. We are 1 for 1 so far. We are amazing. Right, Princess?
Uh-huh.
See, even the princess agrees with us, Snuffles.
So there's a little bit of distance between Jitters and Snuffles and Princess Snowball and Kirsch. As you guys are walking, all of a sudden, out of the gutter, out of nowhere, 3 rats jump out and jump in front of Princess Snowball.
I yelp and like run back. Or wait, where? I'm sorry. Are they in between me and the other cats?
So Jitters and Snuffles are in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Kirsch was behind you, and these 3 rats have jumped out in front of you, blocking you from Snuffles and Jitters.
I run back behind Kirsch and then kind of immediately realize that's a laughable idea because she's very small. But you know what? Better her than me. I'm not an
Okay,
honorable
then.
cat.
Of course, hearing the scream, I spin around in the I'm ready kind of, what's going on kind of pose.
Can I try to mimic what the rats are doing, like how they like jumped out? Because I'm like, ooh, that looks really cool. I want to learn how to jump like that.
You're going to jump around in front of the 3 rats?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see how graceful you are as you do this.
Sure.
Roll your pounce, please.
Okay, so my pounce is 70%. Oh, wrong dice. That is a 4.
It is a thing of beauty. Not only is Kirsch the most graceful cat any of y'all have seen, but it turns out she's a really, really good mimic. She's actually managing to very accurately mimic the stance and the pose and the movements of these 3 rats. The 3 rats just kind of, they're really close, they're shoulder to shoulder, and they're just kind of looking at her with one eye. They're sitting back on their haunches. They were gonna say something, but then she started this whole, performance. Now they're just kind of sitting back and looking at her, and their whiskers are twitching, and they're kind of looking at her like, huh, well,
Wow.
all right. Didn't expect that.
Kirsch, that
Alright.
was like really impressive.
Thanks.
The middle rat, who's a little bigger than the 2 on the ends, says, "You know what else was also impressive? You guys last night."
We
Oh,
know.
why, thank you very much.
Are you watching?
The whole neighborhood is watching.
Well, that's a little creepy.
Yeah, I kind of agree with the princess. Why? Wait a second. Why would everyone be watching us? I mean, these 9 trials do happen like every year. I mean, are we really that? Are we doing that awesome of a job?
It's always entertaining to watch the new initiatives.
Ah, that means we're impressive. Of course,
One of
I'm sure. Hmm?
one of the shorter ones nudges the bigger one, and the bigger one goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you guys," his little whiskers back and forth. "You know what the second trial is, yes?"
Well, no, actually, we haven't been told yet, but we will find out tonight, and we shall be victorious.
The rats start to giggle to each other, and their little fingers go through their little whiskers. um, when you find out, go ahead and come back over here, and we'll see if we can help you out. All their
Wait,
whiskers
wait.
twitch, and they go back into the gutter.
Hey, what? They can
I don't
help
know
us
what that was
out?
about, but I don't think they can help us at all. We don't need their
Well,
help. They're filthy little rats.
I
We're
mean,
better than
it
that.
would. They might actually have some info that we might need to make our challenge easier.
If we can't
I
do this without
wonder.
the help of dirty rats, then are we really worthy of passing these so-called trials anyway? Not that I care, I
You know,
mean, it's dumb
you know
anyway,
what,
but
princess? Well, I was going to agree with you until you said like the whole dumb thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to agree to the first part of that statement of saying that yeah, I think if we can't do it ourselves, then it's we are not worthy of it. Maybe then we don't need no rat's help. I think you're right.
yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, Princess Snowball did not expect anyone to agree with her, so she's a little surprised that she has somehow become a voice of reason, but she's like, yeah, what I said.
All right. But maybe we should keep this place in our back pocket, just in case, if we're doing the trial and we're like, what do we do? Then maybe, well, we'll keep this place in mind. And I start like going, okay, let's go. And I start continue to walk in the direction that we were going.
Snuffles follows.
I follow, still at a distance. If the fast cars come, they're gonna squish them, not me.
So you guys walk down the street. You make it to where you can see the tennis courts, and just beyond the tennis court is the giant sandbox.
The litter box. The deluxe litter box. It's the biggest I've ever seen.
I know. Sometimes it's a
I
really
mean,
pretty
not the biggest
sight.
I've ever seen. I've seen way bigger in Paris and Rome and,
Wait,
you
you've
know.
seen bigger ones than that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, I want to go see some of the litter boxes that you've been to, and I'm going to start walking over to it to find my place.
Great.
I know.
We've
The
roleplayed in
second,
every bathroom so much in this game.
I'm so grossed out by sandboxes now.
it's like, yeah, I'm
Oh,
never going to go to another one.
we could not use my childhood one because of the neighborhood cats. That was a real problem.
It's part of a cat's life. So does everyone take a moment to take in the morning and do their business?
I
Yep.
do.
The first one in
I
the
go to
morning is
the
the
like
most important.
I go to like the farther corner and as far away from them as possible just to have a nice peaceful moment to myself.
Kirsch, how's your sandbox experience?
It's fine. Can we move on?
Okay, great.
She's like, guys, we've done this twice now, and I felt uncomfortable both times.
I'm gonna make us do this at the start of every day now.
To the sandbox.
Kirsch, who hasn't, used the facilities much in front of other cats, disappears but comes back real quick. So you do have some time to explore the neighborhood, or if you guys like, we can head for sundown. Unless there's something you would like to do beforehand.
I think I'm good.
Well, let's see here. We could do some training. We could do some stretching, some exercises.
We trained all day yesterday. Meaning we have to train again?
It is a new trial, a new
Can't we
day.
just take a nap if we're gonna have to be up half the night anyway?
Okay. Well, I'm going to see if I can scrounge up just a little bit more grub before we go and take a little cat nap.
Okay, I say as I'm half asleep in the grass. Anyway.
So I head on out and try to see if I can find just a little bit more food before.
Snuffles will go with you. You guys know where all the best trash cans are. So you guys do manage to find some pretty good food. Kirsch, do you want to go with them? Do you want to take a nap?
I want to find something to play with.
Ah,
I want to
so
find
there's
a
lots.
butterfly, or I want to try playing with a leaf.
There are lots of little bugs and lots of blowing leaves in this park. So there's plenty to play with. There's also, because it is a playground, there's a slide, there's a set of swings, there's this thing where you push a button and water comes out.
I'm avoiding that one. But yeah, I want to play with the leaves, and I want to just kind of like jump around and swat at things and just have a bit of fun.
Great. So as Princess Snowball snoozes away in a patch of sunlight, Kirsch runs around and is pouncing on leaves, and the crunch under your toes is very satisfying every time you punch on one. Some of them have little stems that you can pull out with your sharp, sharp baby kitten teeth. Snowball continues to sleep. I was going to say Snuffles and then said Snowball, and then it became one word, and that wasn't a thing. Snuffles and Jitters. They find some more food. Snuffles kind of takes a little baggie of some extra food and brings it back with him back to the playground and offers it to Kirsch.
Is this for me?
Yeah, I mean, you've been training so hard. I thought, you'd want something to eat.
Thank you. And I gobble it up.
No big. No big. So this is how you spend your afternoon. It is a beautiful cat afternoon full of pouncing and napping and snacking. And eventually, the sun starts to go down.
Excellent. All right. It's about our time. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to head on over to the meeting place?
Of course, so. I'm always ready.
Excellent. All right. Now, we need to look noble, regal, majestic. And I try to do my impression of what I think Lord Sassafras would look like. So it's my attempt at being noble, majestic, and regal kind of thing. And we're gonna, I'm going to start walking like I think a fancy cat would walk.
I start trying to imitate that too.
I start walking actually fancy, but I'm not actually trying. Every time I walk, it's just the fanciest cat, and my tail is swishing perfectly, and I'm just like, "What are you doing?" As I march around perfectly, but
what he's doing
effortlessly.
So you guys are quite a sight. You're quite a parade of cats as you come into the clearing underneath the big tree and the fallen log. And in a few minutes, you guys lined up in front of the log, and in a few minutes, you see Anthony come up, kind of giving you the idea that Lord Sassafras will be there in a few moments. Everyone roll your instinct.
Excellent. I have a 70 instinct and I have 58. I rolled a 58.
Oof. Well, I have a 35 in instinct and I got an 81.
Cool.
I have a 16 instinct and I rolled an 86.
Cool. So Princess Snowball is very in her zone, concerned with her posture and how she looks. And Kirsch is so wrapped up in mimicking Princess Snowball and doing actually a really good job of doing so. Oh, I actually didn't roll for Snuffles. I should do that. Haha. So Jitters, you and Snuffles are standing next to each other, and the hairs on the back of your neck start to prick up just a little bit, not in a danger kind of way, but in a you're being watched kind of way. The two of you make eye contact. You know that he's thinking the same thing that you're thinking, and you start looking around, and you notice in the bushes, up in a tree, here and there are cats, other neighborhood cats that have approached, and they haven't entered the clearing, but they're definitely watching and observing.
Ah. Psst, psst. I'm trying to get Kirsch's and Princess Snowball's attention. Guys, we have an audience.
What?
Let them look. And I fluff up my tail. The other cats I mind less than the rats.
I try to fluff up my tail, but it doesn't work well.
Oh. You make a very valiant attempt.
I attempt to make myself look a little bit more majestic than I am trying to now. Maybe I try a little extra hard.
Has Dirt Cat come back?
Yeah, you guys don't see Dirt Cat.
Where's Dirt Cat? I mean, I don't care.
And when you say, "Where's Dirt Cat?" from around the tree, you see Lord Sassafras approach. He is just as majestic and beautiful and commanding as you remember from the night before. He jumps up on the log and regards all four of you. And he says, "Excellent job last night. You are now ready for the second of the 9 trials." And there's like this dramatic, pregnant pause as the whole park holds its breath, waiting for him. And he says, "Your next assignment is to stalk and catch prey. The prey of your choice."
Sorry, I'm excited.
I understand your excitement and enthusiasm, and it is noted. The prey of your choice. Also, if you choose to eat this prey or let it go, also your choice. All you must do is stalk it and catch it. Good luck. He jumps off the back of the log and disappears behind the tree. Right. You hear rustling the bushes and rustling the trees as the other cats disappear.
All right.
So maybe we should go back to those rats. We could kill them.
Possibly.
What's stalking?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. So, here out on the streets, Kier, sometimes we don't get our food given to us or we find it. You actually have to find something that's alive and eat it.
Oh, okay.
So if there's like a little lizard, you have to catch it and go. Nom, 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 nom. So what you being able to sneak up on that's stalking.
That sounds fun.
Ah, excellent. All right. Well, team, we need to see if we can find a good place to do some stalking.
As you guys start to make your plans, you hear behind you the raccoon.
Ah,
Is there
yes, good
something
sir.
stuck in your throat?
Lord Sassafras wanted me to deliver a message.
Why didn't he deliver it himself? He was just here.
He sighs and looks at you. You seem to work well as a team. And Lord Sassafras wanted you to know that you may either complete this task as a team and you will have success or failure as a team, or you may do it separately.
Oh. Does that mean only if we work together, we only have to catch one thing? Or do we have to catch four things working as a team? Or do we catch one thing separately? I'm a little confused on the rules.
My understanding is that if all of you work together to catch at least one prey, as long as you're working together, that will count as your success.
Excellent.
Perfect. So I'll distract them with my beauty, and then you can catch it.
I
Is
think
that
that's
how
an
stalking
excellent.
works?
I think so.
Um.
In my
Well.
experience, I've always stopped people dead in their tracks.
Well.
I'll
Yes, did
I'll
you?
let
Is there something
you.
still stuck in your throat?
He sighs again. I'll let you figure it out. Good luck. And he
Oh,
disappears.
wait. Oh, I wanted to ask him about his mask again. I want one. Hmm.
I don't think he's willing to give you his.
But where do I
So
get one?
maybe we can find. Maybe we can ask Lord Sassafras once we catch our prey. All right. So, how about you know what? Maybe those rats could help. Do you think they could help? I mean, because technically all we have to do is catch it. We don't actually need to kill it.
I think if we
So,
can't catch prey without a rat's help, then we're sorry excuses for a cat.
all right. I thought you might want to, look at all the options. It's because these might be like easier. But if you want a challenge, then you are right. We need to prove ourselves for the trials. Let's
Hey
go. And I
Jitters,
want to
hey
start.
Snuffles.
Huh? Huh?
Where's a good place
What?
to catch prey at nighttime?
Ah, I'm going to start sniffing and see if I can catch like the scent of a good place to go. Can I
What are you looking for specifically?
um either rodents or I'm going to say rodents or reptiles because I know at night reptiles are a lot slower, but they hide.
True. Roll your instinct, please.
Okay. Instinct is a 70 and I rolled a 59.
So you do know that there are some little fence lizards that hide in the ivy.
Ooh. Well, you know, how about this? I think that we can actually scare out some lizards from the ivy. Have like maybe two of us go in there and scare them, and the other two out and ready to catch them as they come running out.
Well, I can go stomping through some leaves, sure.
Excellent. All right. So I would have to say that my pouncing skills aren't bad, but they're not the best. I'd have to say about a little bit more than 5 times out of 10. I would actually probably successfully pounce on something.
Well, is
Snuffle says,
it
"Hey, man, that's why we're a good team, man. You know my pounce is on."
would it be
Yeah. Okay.
pause or
So,
pounce though?
It
well,
depends on what we're doing. Some of us are trying to jump on stuff, and some of us are trying to, catch stuff.
So if you're trying to catch something?
Well, you'd use your paws,
hmm,
right? Or your mouth, I guess.
but you also have to be quick. All right. So how about this? How about we have I will go into the bushes and try to scare out some stuff. And the three of you are ready to catch it. Do you guys think you, or do you
Well,
think, or maybe
I have the
Kirsch could go
lowest.
in there?
I have the lowest paws, so I think I should go. I don't really have much practice catching animals like you all
I mean,
do.
I know.
Isn't this how
Ah,
you get most of your food?
yeah. I mean,
So should
that and
we?
like being tricky and stuff.
I've never had to catch something live before. I don't know if I'd be much good at it.
I don't catch my food,
All
but
right.
it
Well,
sounds
then how about that?
fun.
Well, I think we only need one or two in the bushes. Who thinks they're good at like running around really loud in bushes?
Oh, I'm good at that.
All right.
I'll
Okay.
just scare
So,
them with, like, all my fur. I have the fluffiest tail. I'll just whack it through all of it.
yes, go in there and be like super scary and be like, "Rawr, rawr," and then they're like, ah, and then they run out and we get them.
Mm. So I go over and I do a little, like, prance. It's very majestic, but it is quite loud.
So everyone's going over to the ivy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, is this the ivy with the bugs? Wait. I'm sorry. Before I get into this ivy, I need to ask,
Oh
is
wait.
this the same ivy that we were at before with the bugs?
I would say you'd have to roll your instinct to remember if it
Oh
is or not.
no.
I am not going in this ivy. Never mind. Someone else can do it. Jitters, I think it was a brilliant idea. You should definitely go in that
Whoa,
ivy.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, I mean, there could not be any fleas or bugs in there at all. I mean, this could be a completely different ivy place.
Okay, I would like to use my senses to try to see my very low senses. Oh, I got an 8.
Yeah, you hear kind of a low background sort of whispering sound from the ivy.
Oh no, there are bugs in this ivy. We should not go in there.
No, really? Ah, I was hoping this would be easy. Be able to scare out some lizards and stuff. Okay, okay, not here, not here. Let's go see if we can find someplace else.
Okay. Are
Unless
there
you know someone else wants to volunteer to jump in there.
Hey,
Snuffles.
Kirsch, is there is that right?
Hmm?
Um is there are there any, like, maybe dumpsters or things behind the bakery where there are mice
Maybe.
or rats that we could catch?
I don't know. I guess we could look.
Oh.
I mean, I want to stay far away from the rats because I think there's some sort of, like, rat mafia going on, and I want to stay away from them. But maybe a mouse.
So Jitters, you and Snuffles definitely have been up and down that alley before where the restaurants are. And the
Mm-hmm.
first night that you met the rest of the cats, you did break into the Italian restaurant and Princess Snowball did jump on a dumpster. So you do know that there are dumpsters in that alley.
Ah, well, how about we check out the alley behind the bakery and that Italian restaurant?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go. And we're gonna make our way over there.
So you guys make your way over to the alley behind the row of restaurants. This is the same row that has the Ruban Rouge, the bakery in it. There are several other restaurants. What other restaurants are there?
Well, if there's an
Huh?
Italian restaurant and a
Oh,
What
French cafe.
Well, there's that ice cream place, and sometimes, if I purr really loudly, I'm sometimes will scare someone coming out, and they'll drop some ice cream, and then I'll lick it up.
Nice.
ah.
So we have
And
two
then
more spots. It doesn't have to be a restaurant, but there's two more spots for shops.
And there's this other boring shop there where like people go and have things that they put on their feet, and then they take off those things that are on their feet, and then they put on new things on their feet. And I'm like, I don't like that place because it smells weird in there.
Oh, my
And
owner had an entire room dedicated to those things.
that is so weird. There was one time when I got like a leaf stuck on my paw, and I was just like trying to flick it off, and it just wouldn't go. I'm how anyone could put something on their feet or paws that is just beyond me. I never wanted to go into that place, but fortunately, yeah, there's like some other places that are just absolutely delicious. Oh, and there was this one place that sold like these pieces of meat between two pieces of bread. And there's sometimes when like people drop it and I go up and I steal like the piece of meat that was in the piece of bread, in between the piece of bread.
Wow.
It
So
was
you guys
delicious.
know, because you've been there for a little bit, that on the corner opposite the Italian restaurant, there's a shoe repair. Write that down. Shoes. And next to that is the ice cream shop next to the bakery. Yeah, ice cream. Making sure that is the bakery. Then the bakery, and then next to that, between the bakery and the Italian restaurant, is a sandwich place. The sandwiches, the bread, if you had ever seen a submarine, would remind you of that.
Ah,
Mm.
excellent. So maybe we can find something to pounce around here. Is everyone
Yeah.
ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready, man. Yeah.
All right. Okay. There's usually something behind the dumpster. So we'll have one person on one side of the dumpster, another person on the other side of the dumpster, and then someone scares them out.
But man, all the restaurants, all the food places that the humans go, all of them have a dumpster. Which dumpster?
Well, we'll start on one side of the alley and work our way down. Hopefully, we'll sooner or later get something because then we'll have to go somewhere else. All right,
Like there by the Italian restaurant, weren't there some mice there?
Oh, yeah. All right, let's head on over to that dumpster.
You guys head on over to the dumpster behind the Italian restaurant. I did give it a name. What was the name? I'm going to mispronounce it. Oh no. The Salsiccia Ristorante. Ristorante Salsiccia, which is the Italian word for sausage. So you get back there.
It's just
And
sausage restaurant.
it's
Why
sausage.
not?
Restaurant sausage.
Restaurant
not?
of sausage.
They are known for it in the whole neighborhood. People come from all around to come get their homemade sausage. You've seen this back area before. As you approach it, to your left, there is the window, and then there's the vent window, which is cracked open, just big enough for a cat to get through. There is the door with the security gate on it, and then on your right is a dumpster that has a little concrete wall around it, and there's a little metal gate that opens to allow the dumpster to come in and out.
Oh, okay, so it's a little locked up.
Can we climb
All
over
right.
the gate?
This is what we're going to do. Or can we go over or under the gate?
Good question. Kirsch, are you interested in the
Yeah.
gate? Roll your instinct to see if you feel like you could get under that gate.
30%. 32.
You think you might, but it looks a little scary to you. You don't know what's on the other side of it.
Well, how about this? I think I can fit underneath the gate and wiggle my way through, and I'll start making a big ruckus and try to see if I can scare out some mice. And then you guys get ready to pounce. Sounds good?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm
Well,
still
I
not
was-
very good at this.
Well, I was also considering that. I mean, do you want to try to fit underneath here? I mean, I don't even know if I can fit. Can I see if I fit?
Sure.
Yeah, give it a try.
Well,
See
Kirsch
if you
is
can
the
fit.
smallest, isn't she?
Kirsch is the smallest. She did roll, but didn't feel it.
It's scary. I don't know what's
Okay.
back there.
Oh, I see.
Snuffles, seeing Kirsch looking a little uncertain. It's like, oh yeah, I can. I mean, I can look. I can check it out. You know, I can tell you what's back there. If I can get my eyes through there, if you want to, I can do that. All right, he's gonna try and look. His senses are a 40, so we'll say. Oh, 31. He sticks his head underneath the gate. There is a gap. I would say it's about a 5 or 6 inch gap where the gate is underneath. And he looks around and he pulls his head out and he's got this look on his face where either the smell is absolutely wonderful or absolutely terrible, kind of probably both at the same time. And he's, yeah, there's the dumpster, and the dumpster has wheels, and there's some old food underneath the dumpster, but that's it.
Okay, I can try.
Excellent.
Did you
Kirsch. All right. I'm
did
gonna
you
like pat her on the
sense
back and be like,
any?
ready, go.
Well, did you sense any mice back there?
Oh, I didn't I didn't look for that.
Well, isn't that the whole point?
I mean, he looks a little defeated.
Oh,
You guys hear a rustle behind you.
oh,
Oh, what's that?
You turn
I'm
around and
gonna start.
it's Dirt Cat.
Hi, Dirt Cat.
Dirt Cat. Where were
Hey.
you?
What you doing?
The trials.
Where
Where were you?
I've been here the whole time.
Okay.
Wait,
You've
like,
definitely not been.
I
are
can't
you saying
resist
that
an
you've been
inside joke. I
following us
can't
this whole
resist.
time?
I mean, the whole neighborhood's watching,
But why aren't you doing the
Oh,
task?
Who says I'm not?
Well, you
oh,
weren't there when we found out about it.
How do you know?
can I kind of
Because
look
I didn't
around and
see you. And I was there.
Jitters, what did you want to do?
I was like, can I look around and see if there's like any other cats or animals watching us or like trying to hide? And because now I'm just sort of like, now I'm kind of aware that I'm like, oh, wait, there might be others watching us while we are doing this.
Yes. Roll. Are you trying to sense them out or trying to sniff them out?
I'm just, well, I'm trying to just get that, we'll see if I can get that feeling if we're being watched or, and see if I can locate if we are.
Roll your instinct.
Okay. Oh, cool. I have a 70 and I rolled an 18.
Oh, yeah, you're being watched. And now that you come to think of it, as you walked into this alley, Dirt Cat was probably following you.
Ah. All right. Well, we can always use a helping hand. I'm not sure if Anthony told us Anthony said if we catch something as a group, then we're good. But I don't know if he said that for you because I don't remember you there. But I mean, if you want to help us, then yay. If not, then okay. So I'm gonna start like seeing if I can. I'm gonna like try to make myself look a little bit more impressive and more in charge,
Mm-hmm.
even though I still feel kind of awkward. I'm like, okay, group, let's go and find something to pounce.
So you're trying to motivate and make the group do something. So roll your purr to see how well you've motivated the group to follow you.
I have a 30 for my purr, and I rolled a 95.
Right.
All right. Sometimes you just need a naturally born leader to take charge of things. So listen, folks, and I recite the exact same speech back, but like with so much more like vigor and excitement and enthusiasm.
I'll roll your purr.
Yes, ma'am. God damn it. I got
Yes.
a 94.
Anyway, Dirt Cat, did you find any mice?
Did I find any mice? No, I didn't find any mice. He looks back and forth at you guys. He's not entirely sure. He says, I'll keep watch.
Oh, yeah,
And he
yeah.
doesn't move. He just stays on his haunches and is sitting in the alley. He's kind of watching you guys.
Okay. Okay, fine. And then I'm like, well, we need to take some action, so I'm just gonna go like squiggle underneath the gate of the of where the dumpster is, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna start just scaring things out, or if there is anything out there, I'm gonna try to either scare them out.
Roll your pounce because you're going to be. It's a dexterity move.
Yep, I'm pouncing around. Here we go. It is 55, and I roll. Oh, I roll an 11. My heart
You
sank for a second because I thought it was a 71. I was like,
oh,
no, but no, it's
you
an
slide
11.
right under the gate, and just the sliding under the gate makes the gate move a little bit, so that makes a little bit of a sound. The dumpster is a big metal dumpster. How would you like to make noise?
I'll make the stereotypical cat noises. The meow, and I'll start like banging on the side of the dumpster and maybe like kicking the gate of the dumpster, just trying to make as much rattling and cat noise as I can to see if there's anything out there that will run out.
As you start to make these horrible sounds and banging, and the gate starts to shake, out from underneath the dumpster and between your feet and kind of brushing up against your foot come a whole bunch of little six-legged critters.
Ah! No! And okay, I'm gonna start trying to get out of there very frantically because I do not like these six-legged creatures. I am not a fan, and I start trying to like very frantically trying to get out of the dumpster
Are they
area.
only on Jitters'
So
Are
side?
they
from
six?
Snuffle,
Are they only?
Huh?
so from Snuffles and Princess Snowball and Kirsch's point of view, you see basically cockroaches come rushing out from underneath the dumpster, and just this cat's face with the fur kind of pulled back as Jitters tries to push himself back out into the alley. And there's, let's see how many cockroaches there are.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go. There are 30 cockroaches.
Holy cow! And I'm just gonna, as soon as I get out, I'm gonna start trying to smash as many of them as I can. Just be like, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill him, kill him.
What is everyone
Can I
else's
try to
reaction?
pounce on one?
Sure. Princess Snowball?
If any of them come near me and my precious white fur that is perfectly clean, I will be attempting to step on them.
Cool. And Snuffles is going to do the same thing that Jitters is doing. In the back of the alley, you hear Dirt Cat. Hey guys, there's cockroaches. That's his fullness of watching your back, being the lookout. Okay, so we're
Thanks.
going to. Jitters was closest, so he's going to roll first. And
What
you're
am I
trying to
rolling?
smush him?
Yeah, I'm trying to squish, smush, step on. I'm trying to kill them any way I can. Kind of a thing.
I'm going to say that's pause.
That's pause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so so close. Okay, my pause is 40, but I rolled a 42.
Okay, so you go to smash some of the cockroaches. They're also rushing out at the same time that you're rushing out, and you can feel them brushing up against your skin and your fur, and it's really an unnerving feeling. You go to step on a couple of them, but all of you are kind of frantic trying to come out from underneath the dumpster, and you feel them under your paw, and you feel them kind of smush in, but none of them kind of give that crack and squish. You just,
Ooh.
because you're trying to get out too, and you're trying to get away, you're kind of stomping on them and not quite getting there because everyone's super frantic and they're frantic running out. I'm gonna guess that probably Kirsch was the next closest.
So I actually got.
And you're gonna try and smash?
I got a 60 and a 10, so is that 70? Okay, and my
Yes.
pounce is 70.
Well, no, a 60. Oh,
So it's right on the money. Great. So you start smashing, and you actually get a couple. Roll your single digit
Okay.
D10.
I got a 1.
So you manage to brush a bunch of them. You actually get to touch a whole bunch, but you finally pounce down, and your front paw, you feel it under your front paw, you feel it bend under your weight, and then you hear crack, and you feel squish.
It's squishy.
And you feel the cockroach's guts between the pads of your paws.
Look what I made.
Princess Snowball?
Yeah, so I'm not really like, so I'm further, so I don't know if there's like a bunch rushing towards me yet, but so far I'm kind of just like sitting in place. Like I'm not like frantically freaking out like they are, but if any come near me, I am definitely going to squish them or attempt to squish them as they come close to me. Because I'm not gonna let them touch my pure, beautiful white fur. It is flawless.
4 of them come in your direction.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to pause them with my 35 in pause.
It could happen.
21.
See, it could happen. So, or how many are you going for? Let's see how many you get. Go ahead and roll your double digit D10 or your single digit D10.
8.
Okay, well there were 4 of them, so I'm going to say that that's enough number to cover all 4. Princess
One per
Snowball,
paw.
1 per paw. She stands up and front, back, almost like a little cha-cha.
It's like I'm
Squish,
playing
squish,
Dance Dance
squish,
Revolution.
squish. Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. You feel them bend under the weight of your paw. You hear that satisfying crack, and then squish.
After that, I sit down and like immediately start licking my paws to get any gross stuff off of it so that I can get my beautiful, perfect fur back.
I wish you could see my face. I just made the worst face.
Yeah,
It tastes great, but I'll take the bad taste over imperfect fur.
Noted.
Priorities.
That tracks.
Beauty is pain.
Snuffles. Beauty is pain. Snuffles is going to give it a try. He's going to paw handily, and he gets 1, but he gets it super, super squish. All right. Let's see. And we're going to roll to see how many are left of that 30, because they're scattering to the winds. So we'll see how many are left. There's 8 of them left.
Well, I'm not going for any more unless they like are specifically coming towards me and posing a threat to my fur. But I've done my duty, so I'm finished.
If I'm still around any, I'm going to be frantically trying to squish any of them with a little bit more vigor than is probably necessary.
Go ahead and roll your paw.
Pause. 19.
Oh, cool. Tell me, what does that look like?
Well, do you want me to roll to see how many I get? Or
Yeah, roll your single digit.
I roll. Oh, cool! Wow, I got 9 of them.
Wow, so there are only 8 left. So this is going to be a
I'm like, you're not getting away! Ah! I just start like every hair on my body is just sticking out from each side. I'm just like if you just see like a little bit of foam coming out of my mouth as I'm like frantically just smashing all of these cockroaches around me.
He puts his tail down and just sweeps them all out. Strike!
Oh wait, okay, so you said 8, so let's see, that's 5, 6, 7.
Well, I think we did it.
So you guys got about half of them.
Ah. And I'll be sitting there kind of like once I notice that they're all gone, going, get we get him?
And you
So I
hear
looked.
from
Sorry,
the
go ahead.
alley. You hear from the alley. Dirt Cat. He hasn't moved. He's still sitting there. He looks to the left. He looks to the right. He says, "Yeah, we're clear."
Okay. Does that count?
Yeah.
I
Does
look
this count
up.
as like?
I look out to the distance, knowing that there are probably some cats there, and I go, "Do you see that, Lord Sassafras? Are you impressed now?"
Are you not entertained?
Wow. Great. So you have you have 15 dead cockroaches laying in the street, a slightly poofed out and frazzled Jitters. What do you do?
Can we take
Okay.
another
That
nap
was
now?
fun.
Wait. We need to find out if this was enough. Because if this is enough, I'm done. I'm
They
done.
said we had to kill one, and we got like 15. I think we're good.
Okay. Okay. Let's go
Let's
back to the
nap.
tree then, and let's see if this works. And if not, then maybe we'll go to the rats and we'll take the easy road.
Hey.
Is that
Is this stalking?
yeah. 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 This is stalking.
Okay.
I'm gonna collect some of the cockroach bodies and start like taking them with us.
They don't taste very good.
They taste a little like fennel.
They're squishy though.
They're very
I
squishy.
don't think we need to take them with us. It appears that we've been watched. I think they know what we did.
Okay. Blah. Good. I didn't want to carry that all the way back. Anyways. Okay, I'm ready for this night to be done. Let's go back to the tree.
Back to the
So
tree?
guys,
Why not back to the bakery?
Because what if we get
Well,
tuna?
because we have to see if this was
Oh, our tuna. That's right. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. Let's
we need
go.
to see if this was successful or not. Please
you
God,
guys
please,
make back
please.
for the tree by the playground.
Yeah, where we meet Lord Sassafras.
So it's very uneventful, but you guys feel like you have eyes on you the whole way.
I feel
And
like we have
Dirt Cat
eyes
is
on
coming
us.
with you.
Me too.
And Dirt
They're
Cat
not
seems
subtle.
to be there. You make it to the clearing and you see the fallen log. And you see on the log 1 can of tuna for each of you,
Oh.
including one for Dirt Cat. But it is a can of tuna.
I try to
Oh,
eat the
it's a
can.
Can? As in like wait, as in like the can is empty or is it actually like a sealed can of tuna?
It is a sealed can of tuna.
We can't open it.
I start gnawing on the can. It
Last time
tastes
they were
funny.
opened. Oh
It's like
wait.
really hard.
Wait.
Caramelly.
You know, the only people that I've seen successful being able to open this are humans
The
and
raccoons.
raccoons. The raccoons are the ones who know how to open this. They have that extra thing on their paw that allows them to grab things a lot better. Maybe if we take our can to the raccoons.
I mean, I'm doing just fine,
can
and
help us.
like she's got her tooth like on the hook.
Oh. That
Wait,
just
wait.
looks painful.
Wait, Kirsch. Do your humans know how to open
I think
cans like
so.
this? Maybe we can get your humans to open
Yeah,
the
but they
cans.
didn't
All
like
right,
it the
everyone.
last time we came back.
Oh,
Yes,
I
but now
think it's growing on them. They liked us a little bit the first time, and yesterday they seemed to really like us, at least a little more. So today they'll love us,
You think
hopefully.
so?
At least me. They'll love me.
You guys haven't noticed, but when you take a look around, you see that Dirt Cat and his can of tuna are gone.
Ah,
Do you think he got us over? Do you think he got
What?
us off it?
What?
I have no. Wait. Can I sense or see? Try to find out where Dirt Cat went, and I want to see if I can follow him and see how he opens his can of tuna.
Sure, roll your senses. You're gonna try and
Okay.
sniff him out.
Yeah, sniff him out or see if I can just like use comment. Like see, like he must have gone this way. So senses. Oh, cool. I got a 1.
Cool. You put your little nose up in the air, and in the breeze, collecting in your whiskers, you smell the light waft of tuna coming from down by the river.
Hey guys, I think Dirt Cat found a way to open it. Grab your can,
Okay.
let's go. I grab my can and I start I start going towards the waft o tuna.
Does everyone follow? Snuffles definitely
Yeah.
follows.
Kirsch follows with the can still stuck in her teeth.
I suppose, and I follow.
So racing down the street are 4 cats carrying small cans of tuna. As you get close to the freeway, you see Dirt Cat kind of disappear around one of the concrete pylons as part of the freeway, the overpass, and you see 3 rats and a little pile of tuna, and they have some sort of metal looking thing sitting at their feet.
Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I wonder what they're going to ask for. Okay, and I'm going to start going up to them and be like, hey guys.
We knew you'd come looking for us.
Hey, you gave us the heads up. I mean, we just know that you guys were obviously very, very helpful. So I thought, hey, why not go see the rats?
They look at each other and they're like, mm-hmm. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 cans of tuna there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 1, 2, 3 hungry of us.
Yes. Would you like for us to get you some food?
Oh, you
I
already
mean,
have
we can.
some food. I see
We're not
food right
giving you our
there.
tuna. Come on, let's go. I'm not
Unfortunately,
doing
I mean,
this.
my tuna's in my
well,
mouth.
hold on. Maybe instead of the tuna, seeing how. Wait a second. What was the deal that you made with Dirt Cat? Did he give you some of his tuna?
So they look down at their feet and there's a little tiny pile of tuna.
Oh. So then, okay, here's a little metagaming on the side. If
Mm-hmm.
we give them some of our tuna, does that mean we don't get the full 5% of bump to our stats? Or is it just the fact that we ate tuna?
That's a really good question.
So like if I was like, yeah, you help me open this up, and then I'll give you a little bit of my tuna.
There are
If
there's 4 cans. You guys can certainly spare some.
I mean, mine just
oh
stop.
yeah, I mean if you open up mine, I'll give you some of mine. If you open up theirs, they'll give you some of theirs. I mean, unless
Can
that's
you
like
help me
not
with mine
acceptable.
first?
What?
Sure, little kitten. And they bring over the little metal object, and the 3 of them working together manage to get, well, Kirsch's stuck tooth out of the can and manage to get the can open. And then they take that can and they push it behind them.
Oh.
That'll be enough to open the rest of the cans.
Okay.
Wait. So you're taking 1/4 of all of our cans?
And they just kind of look at you like, tough nuggies.
Well, I asked for what the deal was before you did something.
I mean,
They just stand there in silence.
that one's got all
Rats
my
play dirty.
drool
We
in
all
it
knew this. This was a
anyway.
crap deal.
So we're short. So does that mean we have Well, that means we'll have 3 cans between the 4 of us. Well, have they already taken the
Yeah,
can?
they already took it.
Kirsch's can of tuna is behind them now. Behind the 3 of them.
So let's see here. Would I know, like, if we all put our tuna together at the end, how much, like, I guess the statistics is like, how much are we giving away with this? Are we actually giving away the points as well for that we get from the tuna?
Let me see what Snuffles does real quick. I'm going to try his instinct. So Snuffles takes his can of tuna and he places it down in front of Kirsch and then backs
Aw.
up.
Snowballs,
Aw.
are you sure?
I mean, yeah, man. It's good. It's all good. Yeah.
Do you want to share?
No. I mean, I'm full. You know, we had a big breakfast, and I got one of those cockroaches. It's still a little piece stuck in my teeth. It's good. It's good.
Well, I mean, if Snuffles, dude, I'll give you some of mine, and okay, so I'll give you some of
And
my
you can
tuna,
have some
dude.
of mine
That
too.
is very.
The rats kind of look at each other like, "This is heartwarming." Which can is next?
All right, and I put mine forward for them to open.
And all 3 of them together, and it takes all 3 of them together to use this little manual opening tool to get the can open, and they push the can back at you.
Excellent. And I'm assuming you're going to open the other ones too.
Fine, and I
of
push mine
course.
forward.
The 3 of them working together, open the can and push it back towards you.
And I eat it. Thanks.
And Kirsch, you're going to let them open the can? So all 3 of them together, and they manage to get the can open and they push it back at you.
I eat some of mine, but I
Nice doing business with you. And they
I
disappear.
eat some of mine, but I nudge the rest towards Snuffles.
Oh man, I'm good. No, really, I'm good.
Okay.
Eat your tuna. No, yeah.
Thank you, Snuffles.
Yeah, I mean it's albacore oil. Like I can't eat that. It makes me irky. Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I know whether or not he's telling the truth?
Yeah, roll your instinct.
Okie dokie. Ooh. I roll my instinct is 70 and I rolled a 78.
You're very distracted by what's up with these rats and what's up with Dirt Cat, and your mind is kind of spinning. And even though Snuffles is your best friend, you're just going to trust him to do what he's going to do.
All right. Sounds good. If you're fine, buddy, I mean, I don't want to, I mean, it'd be like you offering me milk, so I just start eating the tuna. And I'm just like, nom, 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 nom.
And he kind of sits back and makes a big deal of picking out what may or may not be a cockroach leg out of his tooth.
Tell you what, dude, if you want, I can help you find some grub when we get back to Kirsch's place.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's cool. Everyone eat their tuna?
I do.
I finished
Yep,
mine,
yep.
but when I finish mine, I say, I'll help you with the next one.
Oh, that'd be.
Thank you, Snuffles.
Cool. Yeah. No problem. I mean, really, yeah, no problem. So your belly's full of tuna and full of the sense of victory, and also your mind's full of questions. Head back over to the bakery. You get to the back of the bakery.
On the way back, can I keep an eye open for things that might be good for Snuffles for food? So I'm like, so I can either help him either get it or be like, just so because I want to make sure that he has some food.
You are a righteous dude to him. Go ahead and I'm gonna say senses. Food is sort of a
Okay.
sensory thing.
I have a 60 and I rolled I rolled a 94.
The streets are pretty bare this evening. You get the
Oh.
feeling that even though you can't see them, there were lots of critters out tonight.
Ah, man, the city just seems picked clean. Oh well, I guess we'll just tell you what, buddy. You did the honorable thing today. When we get back to Kirsch's place, you can have the comfy spot.
Well, I'm gonna get there first, and he runs off.
Oh, wait, come back here, and I'm gonna run after him.
You guys
And
run up the
I'm gonna
street.
play at this race to make it seem like he's gonna um
Oh,
beat me, but I'm gonna be deliberately, just behind him so he doesn't feel like he's um being let to win kind of thing,
oh.
to make him, to make him feel a little better.
You guys make it all the way back, all the way to the back of the alley, all the way to the back of the bakery, and the cat flap door is still there.
Aha! Well, onward, my victorious friends, to a good
I
night's
hope my
sleep.
people won't be mad. I don't want to have another bath.
Kirsch? Oh, no. Kirsch, roll your purr, please. Actually, everyone roll your purr.
Oh no. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beans.
All
So my purr is a 40,
right.
and I got
Princess.
41.
Okay. Princess Snowball?
I have a purr of 70 and I rolled a 65.
Okay.
I have a purr of 30 and I rolled a 43.
Okay. Snuffles did not do so well either. Snuffles busts through the cat flap and stops real quick and sees on the floor there are two what appear to be little beds.
I take one. It's
Princess
not as
Snowball
big
takes
as
one of
my
the little
one.
bed.
It's not as big as my one back home, but it's okay. It'll do. Actually, I stretch out over both of them. I assume they're both for me.
Hey,
It's
no.
this large bed is still much smaller than the beds I'm used to, but fine. I'll take this very small one if I have to. And I stretch out as far as I can across both of them.
Well, Snuff, I feel that one Kirsch should have one because this is her house, and Snuffles for being the amazing guy that he is, sacrificing his tuna for us to be able to have tuna today.
Aren't there more
Should be the
elsewhere?
ones.
So
Yes, I
the
think, Princess, you and I can go off into the front room and see if we can find a comfortable place to rest and let
Oh, don't worry about
I'm
me. I found a comfortable place to rest. But
so
thank you for
hearing the
that
cat
generous
flap,
offer.
hearing the cat flap and hearing some meowing and cat conversation happening in the mudroom, the two bakers appear at the doorway and they laugh at Snowball stretched across the two beds in what she's trying to make is a dignified but very undignified position. They scoop up Snowball, and the tall one scoops up Princess Snowball and scoops up Kirsch and takes them into the bakery half of the restaurant. And the short baker comes and gives Jitters a tentative pat.
I try to give him like a cute kind of like look. Try to be like meow and try to look affectionate.
So you and Snuffles are going to roll purr. Yeah, not so much.
So my purr is 30 and I rolled a 99.
She gives
That's
you
about
a
as bad as you can get.
little tentative pat on your head. Your feet are still a little gooey from the cockroach genocide that happened earlier. So she kind of pushes the two little beds towards you guys and looks up. She only has one little blanket, so she tries to kind of stretch it around the two beds, and she gives Snuffles a little bit more of a pet, but not as much because he's still got that one cockroach leg sticking out of his tooth. And
Ew.
says something to you in human that you're not quite sure what it is, but it sounds friendly. And it sounds like, and she exits the door and closes it.
Well, dude, then tell you what, you can have the bed, your bed, your choice of bed, and you get to have the blanket. I'll take the other bed.
Man, I'm just gonna fall into the one closest to me. And he does. He flops over, paws flopped on the outside, head lolled back, and before you know it, his whiskers go in and out as he begins to snore and have kitty dreams.
Aw. Well, buddy, I just hope you had a great night. Thank you so much for helping us, and I think it's really cool. And tell you what, I'm going to be your wingman. Did you see me trying to hook you up there? I was trying to get Princess and I our way. So, I mean,
Thanks,
I guess.
man.
And I go over to my bed. I'm like, aw, and I go over to and just lay down in the bed.
As Princess Snowball and Kirsch are delivered to the front restaurant half of the bakery, you do notice two little beds in there. Kirsch, you recognize the bed? You recognize one of them? It's your bed from the upstairs apartment.
Oh, good. This bed's a little bit bigger than the
Wait.
other one, and I stretch out over both of them. Ah, still not as big as my old one, or the one that I used to have at our flat in London, but it'll do.
The baker laughs, picks you up by the scruff, and puts you in what is the bigger bed, because you are the bigger cat, and plops you in the bed. And Kirsch, you have your regular bed that you recognize and is comfy and smells like you.
I curl up into the bed, but I also
smells like
look
your
up
humans.
at them because I'm confused. Why are they? How come I'm not going with them?
She gives you a little scritch under the chin, and she says something to you that sounds super sweet and is kind of comforting. You feel a little comforted. You're still a little confused, but she gives you the impression that it's going to be okay.
I curl up and close my eyes.
And ladies and gentlemen and cats, you have completed your second trial.
Woohoo!
We are victorious.
2 for 2, baby.
2 for 2. Guys, if you've enjoyed listening to us today, check us out on our website, Inkborn.Studio. You can download and play this game for yourself from that website. Check out our website also for upcoming episodes, and thank you for joining us. See you next time.